You got to go to what you call them people you lay down, they be trying to tell you what you're supposed to be doing. Psychiatry, right? I ain't got but one psychiatrist, that's Jesus. How can I think a person can do me better than Jesus? Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Yeah. That means you so far from Christ that you can't even talk to Christ about getting you well. So you have to be like myself, like for example, like if the Lord took me today, I'm okay. If there'd been a time I could not sleep because I knew I wasn't right, and that the Lord had took me, I knew I was going to hell. I couldn't sleep. But I wanted to get right. But when you start doing that, you begin to be born again. It's a step because you fear the Lord. And eventually you go and take that step, then you're being made over. You'll be like the songs of How I Got Over. Yeah. Yeah, How I Got Over. You know. So what do? You make a promise. You get ready to come down in a minute and say, I'm going to make a promise to Christ to help me with this problem. You ain't going to get all the 10 Commandments because it took me 76 years. But I asked because I couldn't do nothing else with it. Oh, I might have hit a few commandments. Some of y'all may not even hit not one. But the Bible says if you violate one commandment, you violate all of them. Yeah. If you lie, that means you're a murderer. You're a killer, you're an adulterer. If you violate one commandment. That's what that meant. Yeah. So you got to get out there and do what Jesus do. I goes around the country, and every church I go to, I'm going to leave some money to help that church. I mean, I go like around the country. Every Sunday I'm in a church. One church, two churches, sometimes three. Next Sunday we're in a couple churches. Yes, sir. We're out of town. We even over in Nassau and all this, doing this stuff, we the same way. But you know what, then I don't walk about the street and pass nobody on the street unless I give them something, unless there's a car behind me I can't stop. Yes, sir. You know? Now if somebody's saying hallelujah on the street, got a basket, put some money there, I don't walk around them no more. Yes, sir. I say hallelujah too. Then I put something in the plate. Yeah. Now I love my enemy. I ain't going to hate him. Yeah. Now I'm not going to hate my boss. Yeah. Of course, now I ain't got but one boss, and that's Jesus. So I can't hate mankind, you know. All right? So all the stuff that I try to do in my life, I'm still not satisfied that I'm doing enough. I go to bed at night, think about, could I have done better today? I go to bed at night, and I plan my day in helping people. I plan my week, I plan my year. I don't take Christ for granted. I say my prayer 3-4 times a night. I ain't counting the daytime. Yeah. You can make a small step today. You can make a promise today. You can make that decision today, and it'll be the best decision that you ever made in your life. Now, let me ask this question because I'm going to then let y'all go. And I remember I had the operation. And I said, Lord, this person, doctor, have told me that every black person who had prostate cancer will die. And that scared me. I got to shaking. But when I got to the hospital, I was trying to say to the Lord, forgive me for these things that I was doing. Because I didn't know whether or not I was going to come off the operation table. So I kept saying that. And the lady told me, I said, look, when he said, you know who I am, I looked at him. I said, yeah, you the lady that's going to put me to sleep. Anesthesia. I mean, my hair kind of kinky, but I tell you what, it stood straight up on my head then. And I told the Lord, I said, look, you get me down here. If you get me off this operating table, I'm going to serve you. Now, okay. I had lady, when she said that, I remember the lady put that in my mouth. I was gone. And the Lord woke me up. And I was so happy, I just felt like running, you know? Running. But I did that, I did that. And then I still did that and got sick a couple more times. And I went back on my word to Christ. Went back on my word to Jesus. I felt bad. After a while, I didn't think about it no more. You know, Jesus said that to the lady that was a prostitute. He said, go, your sin are forgiven you, and check with the priest, but he said, stop your sin and your worst thing may come to you, will come to you. So I crossed him. In fact, I crossed him more than one, more than two, more than three, more than four. But what got me is that I had to come down and ask the Lord to help me. Because I tried to do it on my own, I couldn't do it. And I came down. I knocked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I knocked them all out. And I got to tell y'all, if you're not doing them, you ought to feel like me. That it can't nothing shake me no more. Right? But I asked for help. That I needed. So look, got a couple questions to ask you, then I'm going to let you go. And I want to say this to my Facebook people here, because they be on my case. I know y'all looking at me. And so, look, I say to you guys is that worry about who was elected president, just remember this. We got a president who made president, and that's Jesus. Right? So you don't have to worry about him. Period. The Lord take care of his own. And for the gentleman that I know you're watching me, is that said, what do you do when you disabled and you can't come out of your house? Trust me, the Lord, I will tell you like this, the Lord will get you well. He'll get you well like one lady said, one person said this. He said, no, I got a check today. And every time I get a check, she said, now my car done broke down and took my little check. And then I tell the person, I tell you too, is that just look at it this way. Your car was already broken down, but Jesus let you got that check and let that car ran enough so when you got that check that you could fix your car. Right? Right? The car was already broken. Jesus let him use that car until you got a check to fix the car. He will fix you the same way. Trust me, okay? I wanted to say that to my Facebook. I got a nice people. By the way, you guys just like my Facebook. You can follow me around, you know, see what I'm doing, whatever it may be. Maybe there's another word that we may not have said today might can touch you and put you over the top, you know. So Facebook guys, we'll be at church next Sunday, 2 services. Y'all know where to come at, you know. So we'll be looking for all of you guys to come. So we'll look. Couple questions again. How many here today, if I can see a show of hands, you ought to tell the truth in the church now. Don't fool me, because if you ain't fooling me, you mess with Christ, because he's already know what you're about. So don't let nobody ever get between you and Christ. Nobody. Nothing should ever get between you and Christ. Yeah. How many here today have never ever been baptized? Can I see a show of hands? Never been baptized. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Let me ask this here. How many of you all here today is out of church and need to rejoin church? Can I see a show of hands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Other question I got for you. How many of you all here today, I had a niece, my sister's here too, Sarah, she's been back from this year, and her husband too is here, and she can vouch for me that I had a 14-year-old, I guess, niece that committed suicide. What would you think someone 14 years of age got so much on their mind that they're going to commit suicide? Don't understand that, okay? The question for you today, is there anybody here today, past or present, have ever thought about committing suicide? Can I see a show of hands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Now, let me ask you this. For those who not been baptized, those want to rejoin church, those that thought about past or present in terms of suicide, I was at a church, and a lady came up to me after service, and she said that, I'm glad you came today, Dr. Wilson. She said, because I would say after service, I was going to commit suicide, but now I'm not. 86% of the people who think about, okay, or past have relapsed, meaning that Jesus answered. So look, I'm making an appeal today on the behalf of Jesus to you.